Hey everyone, Eric and Nelson here once again, and thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. Well, I am back with another book review, which I will be reviewing J.V. Carr's Username Bladen. Now, as you can tell from the title of the book, that this might have something to do with technology, games, video games, or computer games because of the title username. Well, I would say yes and no. And what I mean by that is, well, you'll find out later in the review. But anyway, in my opinion about this book, before I talk about it, yeah, I think that this is a great book. I think it's got a little bit of everything in there, a little bit of every genre. Mostly action because it involves playing a game in which an 18-year-old man named Bladen. See, it's his real name. It's not just his username. It was just a I'm sure it was just a creative way of making a title. Very good, by the way, JV. But anyway, it's about an 18-year-old boy named Bladen who decides to take part in a game. Now, to talk about how the game actually works, well, it's you should definitely read it for yourself because it's very, there's a lot of twists and turns within the game, as it's first explained to him, and then as he's playing it, and then of course once he realizes what the whole game's intent is. Let's just say that when he's playing it, or like after he plays the game for a little while, he thinks it's a lot of fun, but then one but then the whole I mean, it's not a video game. He's actually playing a real game, with the real people. But then he soon realizes that the world around him changes. I mean, and you see that in a lot when you're playing a video game. As things happen, the environment around you changes. Well, that happens in here as well. Now, of course, and then as time goes on, levels in quotation marks get harder and harder, and then all of a sudden these characters, I think, are called like a death players. They come in and they want to try to kill people like Bladen, life players, and let's just say let's just say things get way out of hand towards the end. And I mean, yeah, it is full of craziness, but you know what? As I said before, there's a little bit of every genre in this book, and I think that J.V. Carr did a wonderful job in combining a lot of genres, as well, of course, making enough room for the real genre in this book, action. And of course, we all like seeing an action movie, and when we read a book and that has a lot of action in it, we can create it in our own minds. So yeah, I give this book 10 out of a 10, an A plus, or as the or within the case of a video game, triple A points, or highest level, or you got the highest score, or whatever. But anyway, folks, yeah, get this on your Amazon and Kindle like I did, or order it on Amazon with the paperback, or get it on your or get it on your Nook, or I'm sure anywhere. So yeah, pick up your own copy today before the game expires.